Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Evans, and welcome to part 26 of the American show. Let us begin. So, Joey was about to go to the, she was about to go to the gym. She was getting her gym clothes ready. She was about to put one of them on. When all of a sudden, she hears a knock at the door. So she walks to the living room and she opens the door and she sees her. It's Beatrice at the door. She looks traumatized. She doesn't know what to say, but all she knows is that she is free. She doesn't know who kidnapped her, or why. All she knows is that she wants them to go to jail. But for right now, she wants to reunite with her sister. So she opens up her arms and hugs her and says, "Oh my gosh, I thought I was never gonna see you again, Joey." "Yeah, me too. Come in. So that's what they do. Well, that's what she does about it. So she goes into her house, her apartment, that she shares with, of course, her sister. Although, once they reunite, her and Robert go to discuss a house together at the time. But for right now, she wants to spend the rest of her time with her sister, or her freedom with her sister. So they get to talking for a little while, and she says, "Do you want to go out on the town?" Joey says. Or better yet, "I was just about to go to the gym. Do you want to go with me?" And of course, Beatrice says, "Yeah, no problem." After that, she and her sister goes to the. Actually, they don't drive. They go out for a run. So they leave the house, they leave running at the house, or jogging at the house rather. And for the rest of the afternoon, they are running or jogging to the gym, of course. As they're running or jogging to the gym, or running to the gym, they are so happy. Joey feels like so relieved that her sister's not dead, she's just so happy that her sister is alive, and not, the opposite, I should say before. Anyway, she is so happy that her sister is alive that she wants to be doing everything with her, you know what I mean? And so, after they make it to the gym, they relax for a short while, The gym was like a mile away at the time. So she sits down on the ground, of course, for a couple of minutes along with Joey. And Beatrice, and then after that, Beatrice gets up and starts working out, picks up a, I don't know what you call it, but she picks a dumbbell, yes. She picks up a random dumbbell that was just laying in there, that was just laying there in the gym. She picks it up and does a little bit of a curl. You know what I mean? She switches arms and does the same thing. After that, she goes to, she goes to the boxing gym. Well, actually, she goes to the a boxing bag. She goes to a boxing bag and starts punching it as hard as she can. But not too hard, but hard enough to get the anger out. You know what I mean? Because she was kidnapped after all. So after a couple minutes of her hitting the bag, hitting the bag as hard as she could, she, of course, sits down and sits back down, and then she lays down and does some sit-ups. Then she turns around and does a couple push-ups. After that, she is very exhausted, so she took a short nap. After a couple minutes of her taking a short nap, she wakes up, and then she sees, and then she goes where the trampoline is at, and invites her, and then she grabs her sister, Joey, and picks her, she grabs her by the hand, and then they just, and the next thing that they knew, they are jumping in a trampoline together. After that, they see a jump rope. Well, actually, Beatrice sees a jump rope, and she plays with that for a while. After that, they leave. Then they are walking to eat some lunch. So they are walking and talking with each other, catching up, and that's where she finds out that, of course, Joey's boss has been injured in a car accident, and he's now in the hospital. She says, "Oh no, is he okay?" Well, he's recovering. Him and his wife are recovering at the hospital. But I'm pretty sure that I will come back to work and everything will be fine. Oh, no, I don't mean to make it about me. Oh, I hope you didn't think that. I'm just saying that, it would be nice to get back to work. But also, it would also be nice to see him healthy and well again. And I didn't want you to think that I was selfish or anything like that. No. I totally understand. You were just worried about your job, but also about your friend too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. No problem. So after they are walking a couple miles, they are, of course, going to a restaurant. They don't have enough money, so they get the cheapest. Well, actually, Joey has enough in her bag. So she walks. So they walk into the restaurant. They, pay the, they pay the I don't know what to say. They put the money in the tip bucket, of course, as they were walking in. After that, they sit down at the booth, and the waiter takes their order. They talk some more about their lives, and Beatrice tells her how terrifying it was to be blindfolded, to have that bag over her head, how traumatizing it was, and then Joey reassures her that it's all over now. She says, "Okay, everything is fine. You're free. We are together. We're back together again. Everything is fine. You will reunite with your husband, and everything will go back to normal." Yeah, me too. And then after that, they eat their burgers. They are having a delicious time eating it and a wonderful time together. After that, they of course walk back home after paying the rest of the meal. After that, they're walking back home, or they're home. After that, they go to sit on the couch, and then they are enjoying watching TV together. When all of a sudden, Joey gets a thought that she needs to call Robert right away. So that's what she does. She goes to the room, she goes to the bedroom, she picks up the phone, and she calls him. She says, hey, your wife is back. I'll be there in a second. She walks back to the living room and says, your husband is coming to see you. Really? She says, yes. He's coming immediately. Are you ready? Yeah. After a couple minutes of waiting, he arrives. And what follows is a very emotional reunion between Beatrice and, of course, Robert. Filled with hugs and kisses all around. And to celebrate this reunion, Joey alleged herself as the cook. So later on that night, they would be receiving dinner by Joey herself. But in the meantime, they catch up. And of course, Joey leaves for a little while to visit Alpha Queen at the hospital one more time. So she gets in her car And that's exactly what she does. She goes to the hospital and she visits him. She talks to the doctor to see how he is. The doctor says he's doing well, actually. He wants to see you. And that's when she walks Joey to the hospital to see her boss and her friend. They say hi to each other, and she sits down next to him, and he says, "So how are you? I'm fine. You're never going to believe this. My sister is back." What? Yes. That's exactly what I thought. Wow. Gosh. Okay. But that's surprising. Wow. Okay. How you feel? I feel great, man. I feel wow. I feel good. I feel great. I feel really good. Well, great. Well, good for you. Really good for you, girl. I'm just so happy right now. I can tell. My co-host is reuniting with her right now as we speak. Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's cool. But yeah, I know that is so cool. I'm just so happy right now. I just wanted to see you and see how you were doing. Well, thank you. Thank you for thinking of me on your happiest day. I appreciate it. No problem. Well, I got your hair. I gotta cook dinner, so yeah, that's gonna be an awesome day. It's gonna be an awesome dinner. I have something perfectly planned for them. I'm very, very, very excited to do that for them. So they hug, and she was gone. She leaves the hospital, gets back into her car, and goes back home. After that, she begins cooking dinner for the family. So fast forward to dinner time, they're eating dinner and they're having a wonderful time. And then, of course, everybody in that room and at the dinner table are just enjoying each other's company and having a wonderful time together. After that, she is just so happy to be reunited with her sister. After that, she goes to bed. Sorry for that. That was a terrible cough. Anyway, she goes to bed alone. She puts on her pajamas and she gets under the covers and she goes to bed. She says to herself before she goes to sleep, "This was a wonderful day, a very, very, very wonderful day." And with that, she closes her eyes and goes to sleep. To be continued. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.